was born and raised in Louisville. My father met my mother while he was in Germany, and I'm actually getting ready to head to Germany in a couple of weeks to see my mother's family. She passed away earlier this year, so I'm going to get reunited with them. But yeah, born right here in the South End. Went to Beechmont Elementary School, which is now a community center, and then Southern Junior High School, and then just up the road here from the amphitheater, Oakley High School. And after that, was planning to join the Navy, and Virginia Schneider, my teacher, said, I want you to just take this little audition. You probably don't have much of a chance for the Louisville Orchestra. I was still in high school and ended up getting in. And they say the rest is history. The next day, I heard from U of L, and they said, we want you to go to school here with a full scholarship.
Wow.
So, I got basically paid to go to school since I had the orchestra job, and just all sort of happened from there.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah.
And so you studied with Virginia, who was in the orchestra for, I don't know, 15 years?
50 years. I started off as a violinist studying with Fanny Stahl at the old Shackletons downtown on 4th Street, which I think is now part of the Palace. And she was a violinist in the orchestra. Well, by the time I got to her, she had retired. But she had been with the orchestra many years in the first violin section, and wanted to switch to viola, and she recommended Virginia and said, well, she's the first chair, she probably won't take you. And so my mother called her, and she said, well, I can take him just, for 2 months this summer, and then I won't be able to keep him. But she ended up, I stayed with her all through high school and all through college. And even after that, as I was taking auditions to move up in the orchestra, she was still my mentor.
So how many years then have you been with the Louisville Orchestra?
This is my 37th.
Wow. Does that make you one of the most senior members?
I think so.
Yeah. Well, and we were talking a little bit. So you switched to viola. Why did you make the move from violin to viola?
Well, I was in the youth orchestra, and Ruben Chair was conducting my last year as a violinist, and the youth orchestra was getting ready to go to Switzerland.
Okay.
And they had just come back from Switzerland, and they were talking about going to another trip, and they didn't take everybody. And I was sitting in the back of the second violins, and they didn't seem to have a lot of violas over there, and they were talking about taking all the violas. So I'm going to switch to viola because I want to go on a trip. And then so got in on the viola section, got second chair that next year, and then they didn't go. So I ended up writing a high school paper about the trips I missed. I mean, that was part. They advertised it that way to see how loud can you play in the back of the